Good morning, everyone. It's Carol here from aquahaven747.com. In today's video, I wanted to share with you some tips to help you get ready for the holidays to try and make them as stress-free as possible. Now, I don't know if you're like me at all, but I find like I'm always running behind trying to play catch up. And I know others, they have their decorations up right after Halloween. They've got all their gifts bought and wrapped way ahead of time. Well, I'm not that person. Anyway, I have made a checklist that you can download to help you prioritize what's important to you and try and streamline things a bit. So I will leave the link for that down below. Probably it'll probably be the link to my blog about it, because I haven't figured out how to do all the separate links and everything. But anyway, if that is something you are interested in hearing about, keep watching and I'll see you at the end. A few years ago, I put together this little planner to help me stay organized for the holidays. It's a little personal planner that I got at Michael's. This is a little handmade tag that I got at, I think, some type of a gift show. It's just for decoration there. Now the sections I have in my planner are for to-do cards, gifts, events, and budget. You can add other sections if you want, whatever you need to keep track of. I made these dividers myself with cardstock. I like the glitter paper myself. I will leave a link down below to the blog where I wrote about all the details on how to put your own planner together. Now at the back here, I have my section for a budget. And really, you need to do your budget before you do anything else. Determine how much money you have to spend on gifts, on events, on food, whatever you need to get for the holidays. After you have prepared your budget, you can start making your lists and making your plans. Under events, you might want to put in any dinners, plays, concerts that you may be going to, or maybe if you are traveling, you could put that in there, or you could make a whole new section just for your traveling. Under gifts, obviously, you're going to make your list of people that you would like to buy gifts for or make gifts. And, you don't forget, teachers or garbage collectors or mail people, because they like to have some recognition at this time of year too. Cards. If you send cards, you can make your list of people who you're going to send cards to. Now, unfortunately, my list keeps getting smaller, but I still have friends and family all over the world. And at the front, I have a to-do section, which is kind of like a generic brain dump for me. If I have new ideas for how I would like to decorate, if I need to buy a few things for either for decoration or for crafts or anything else. But you can figure out what categories you need. You might want to add one for menus. If you're planning on doing meals, you might want to do party planning, if you're going to have guests over for cocktails or appetizers and that type of thing. Whatever you want to do, you can organize it so you can just keep track of things. One of the things I like to do every Christmas is to write a Christmas letter to some of my family that lives far away. And that's how we kind of keep in touch. And I'll send them a Christmas card. Now, a lot of people do not send Christmas cards these days. So if you don't do that, then you can skip this step, obviously. But there's probably about a dozen family members and friends all over the world that I like to send a Christmas card to. And I try to get this done fairly early on so I don't have to worry about whether or not it's going to get mailed in time. And then I can just forget about it. And hopefully it brightens their day to hear from me. Another option, if you don't want to send a physical Christmas card because of cost or time or whatever, is to send a digital Christmas card to your family and friends and an email. And there's nothing wrong with that if that is your preferred method of communicating with your family. Before I bring up my Christmas tree or any decorations to put up, I will be giving my living room here a thorough cleaning. That means dusting, vacuuming, mopping, giving everything a wipe that needs a wipe. It's a lot easier to clean when you don't have extra stuff around. And it's always good to start with a clean slate. One other tip I'd like to share with you is to declutter before the holidays. Go through your bathroom, your closet, your kitchen cabinets, anywhere else in your home. If you haven't been doing it all year long, just do a quick go around, get rid of expired items, see what you've got, see what you need, so you can make some room for new things coming in and give people ideas if they want to get you something. If you are going to be hosting any meals or doing any baking this year, you may want to go through your recipe books to look for your family favorites, or you may want to go online and look for something new. Anyway, make a little menu plan or make a list of the baking you want to do, and then you can double check what supplies you have on hand so you know what you need to buy. I just have my mom's old recipe box here, and she used to make these oatmeal and oatmeal raisin cookies every year. I've kind of taken over that tradition now. And another new tradition for my family is my Brussels sprout and sweet potatoes with maple syrup recipe. And I do have a blog with that recipe, so if you wanted to see that, I will link that down below. I have this old cookbook. It's called a personal cookbook. I've had it for years. It's starting to fall apart. So I would just add recipes over the years. And I still go back to this every once in a while. Another thing I need to do to get ready for the holidays is to go through my pantry and have a look at expiry dates and check and see what I have, and start making a list of things I might need if I want to do any baking or make any special recipes. Well, here we are at the end of the video, and if you're still here, I thank you so much. It really does help my channel. I wanted to leave you with one more tip, and this is probably the best one I can give you to have as stress-free holiday season as possible, and that is to simplify and prioritize. We're all busy. We can't do everything. We don't always have other people that we can delegate things to, so you just need to figure out the most important things that you want to do to enjoy the season. And God bless. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.